What's up, you who's watching this video? So today I'm gonna talk with you like you're exactly one of my friends that who I know you for years. So most of the time what I was doing, I was trying to talk with everybody. Okay, like hey everyone, this and that. But today I'm gonna specifically talk with somebody who I know for 10 years. Like when I'm looking at the camera, I will feel like I'm talking with you that I know you for years. And today I'll share with you why and what the purpose of me recording this video for everybody is. First of all, YouTube was the place that I got all this mindset that I want to become successful. So now I want to give back to the community where it made me start to change my life, start to becoming successful, start to be someone else, like completely reorient myself, remove my bad habits, bring some new habits, and all those stuff. And I give all this credit because of to the YouTube, because I was, if I didn't have access to YouTube, I wouldn't be the same person right as of who I am right now. So first thing that I learned throughout all this year, that this is the purpose of this video, that what you need to do in order for you to become successful. Main purpose of me, and the reason why I'm recording this video, is to share my knowledge with you so you can use it and become a better person. Even if that's a small portion of that, what I know that is useful for you, I will still be happy with it. And even somebody that was watching it later down in line, 10 years, 15 years from later, so know that what I was doing when I was in my 20s. So first thing, nothing will ever beat natural thing, okay? Like literally nothing. Like I will give you a very good example. For example, I'm recording in the back of my car. There's literally, the windows are tinted and it's dark, but I don't have any lighting, okay? I will turn the camera this way. So you see there's nothing, there's no lighting, like the lighting that people use for camera to make them bright, their video bright, but it's natural light. So what I mean by nothing will beat a natural thing is this, like natural lighting is on me and I'm looking good when I'm recording this video. So same thing applies in life. Like if you take some natural off time from all the things that are going around you, you will be so much better person that nobody could ever stop you. New ideas will come, new implementation will come that will blow your mind that you have never even thought about it. So my first recommendation for you, in order for you to become successful, you have to take natural days off from everything that you're doing. Like completely disconnect yourself from your routine that you're doing daily. Even if you are the most undisciplined person in the planet Earth, completely remove yourself from what you are currently doing routine for one day in 6 months, maybe one day in 3 months, or maybe one day in a month, or maybe one day in a year. That one day will completely transfer how you are seeing your end of the year goals. Completely will give you new vision to your success journey. That one day, because I did this and I am so confident. That's why I'm talking about it right now. That naturally, like, don't do something that you're doing in regular basis. Like that's in your routine. Wake up. Well, at least wake up. Don't sleep and say, "Oh, this is the day that Hamed was talking about." No, just wake up and try to do. Let me close this. Try to plan your day different than your regular day. For example, today we had projects that got rescheduled. So I say to myself, let me completely take a day off from my routine. Not day off from working, but day off from my routine. So what I did, I turned on my car and planned where I'm gonna go. First I went to library, that I'm gonna sit there, and this is not in my routine. I never go to library lately. So I went to library, and the guy who was sitting in front of the library, he said the library is going to be open at 12, and I was there at 10, because in the Google map that's what it shows. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. I can't wait here for 2 hours, and then maybe I get bored or tired, go back to my same routine. So I say, okay, let me go somewhere else. And I started my car again, and I went to the beach. And when I went to the beach, I was like, let me feel like I made everything. Let me make myself feel that I made it. Completely disconnected, turned the airplane mode on, and went to the beach and swim and came back, like without any friends, okay, with no friends. Usually in this 6 months, I never been alone. My morning time throughout the sunset, I'm with my friends. Home, like friends that are business partners too, not friends that are making me distracted. Friends that are business partners that are consistently, we are talking about growth, success, books, podcasts, all the stuff. We make jokes too, most of the time, probably 50% of the time we make jokes, but that is, we are not getting distracted from our goals. It's jokes within the business or within that person. That's the main reason why we are still in the business. Like most of the time when friends and family start business, and the next month they're gone. They can't keep up with it because they can't. And when I see something wrong with my friends, one of them is my cousin, I say to them directly, like, hey, here's something that you need to fix, and they accept it. And if there's something in me, they tell me that, hey, here's what you need to fix. So naturally take a day off, completely disconnect yourself from the stuff that you're currently doing. Maybe that's a project. You won't die, trust me, you won't die, or your life will be not a completely waste of time if you take that one day off. Take one day off, go to somewhere that you like if you are able to go somewhere, that is you feel comfortable there, and start writing. When you're writing, there's a very big magic in this writing. Trust me, I wish I knew that earlier, but I'm so glad that I learned that in my 20s. That when you write things down, the ideas come, and you can visually see what's wrong with you and what can you fix. Like, for example, in my day off today, I wrote down that what's my weakness. And when I wrote it down, I know that exactly that's my weakness, but if it's in your mind, you can't see it. But when it's in the paper, you can actually see, like, wow, this is my weakness, and I can fix this. For example, I don't feel comfortable talking with strangers. You know, I'm probably introvert, but when I encourage myself, I can do it. Like somebody that is related somehow with me, you know. Like in business, I'm very extrovert, you know. But when it comes to introvert, when it comes to someone that I don't know, I'm very introvert. Like with clients, I'm very good. But when it comes to someone that is stranger on the street, I'm not good. I can't talk to them. And if I see it in a business way, I don't know how, probably you guys are the same. When you do business with somebody, you are a completely different person. Like if that person needs my service, I'm a very different person with him. But if I don't know, like nothing, me and him in any way connects with, in any way, I'm a different person. So I was like, I'm not good at talking with a stranger, but I need to get better at it. I'm writing this down. This is my weakness, like my weakness list. And I see a stranger pass by. So I was like, what would be a first step to fix this? The first step would be to do something that you don't feel comfortable with. And the stranger that was passing by, she was an old lady, had a nice clothes on. I said, hey, that clothes looks good on you. And she got happy and she said, oh, thank you so much. You really made my day. And that made me feel good. So you don't have to get better in something that you don't feel comfortable with. Like, for example, you're not good at gambling. Don't get good at it, because that's not something that you will feel better later down the line. Write your weakness down and see which one you feel good at getting better. That's what weakness means. Like, you don't have to get good at some weaknesses that you have and say, oh, I should get better at it. For example, playing games. You don't need to get better at it. Once you get better at it, that's when you make your life miserable. For example, I heard that and somebody says the reason why a lot of the people who plays video game is not able to leave it is because they got so good at it. When you get good at something, you can't leave it. So don't get good at something that you know that will not benefit you in any way. So, and when I wrote the stuff down, the list of my weaknesses, I was like, wow, those are my weaknesses, and I have to get good at each one of them. And some of them was not good, like, oh, I'm not get good at in communicating with girls. And I say, why do I need to get good at that? I just need to get good at communicating with strangers, not specifically girls. Because if I get good at it, I'm a man, and I get intrigued by them, you know, whatever. So I'm sharing this publicly because I don't care what people think, but maybe that helps people in a way, somehow. So that was another thing. And also, when you write, when you're off, you're not thinking about anything, your routines. You're just thinking about how you can spend this time very good, and the day will feel so long and so good. You kind of want to pause it. Trust me, believe me, I swear to God, today I kind of want to hit. If there was a button that I can hit pause, I would hit it to pause this time, to feel the energy. That wow, how fortunate I am that I can do this. You know, you can do this whether you're working 9 to 5, whether you're working in a restaurant, whether you lock in somewhere, whether you're wherever you are, in a war or whatever you are, you can do this. You know, just take a day off from completely whatever you were doing in the past 6 months or so. You probably had a day off, but that wasn't, you were thinking about it. Oh, I will take a day off on the 16th, and this will, I'm going to do this. You didn't take a day off. You planned something for yourself, and you did that. So wake up one day and say, okay, I'm going to take a day off. What I'm going to do this. Just go do it. Don't plan it. Just do it right in that moment. And you feel present with yourself. You're like, wow, I'm feeling present. That's why I was like, if there was a pause button, I would already hit it, because I wanted to be that in that moment. It was so present to me. I didn't listen to any book. I didn't listen to any podcast. It was me with me, like present moment, you know. I was thinking about how I got here, and I was thinking about the time that I had 3 jobs, all those stuff that I was doing, but I was thinking about it, but I was present in that moment. You know, I was very present. So that's my thing that I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully that was valuable. And I'll put this video in 1.5. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you get something out of it that is helping you in a way in your life that can get better. And that would still make my it will still worth this video of recording maybe 12-13 minutes. And love you guys. Wish you guys the best. See you guys.